All right, all right, all right. Welcome in H Town. You are now tuned into the Solid Grip coming to you live at 5. No time for jive. I'm your host, J.R. Wilson. Alongside me, our other host, Ping Wilson. And we coming to bring you some of that sizzling hot fire, hot takes, piping hot takes. We gonna do just that. This is the Solid Grip NFL 2021 mock draft. Y'all stay tuned. We gonna talk about it. So now is the time for you to close your ears and open. No, it's close your mouth and open your ears and listen to what the Solid Grip has to say right after this here. All right, all right. Welcome in H Town world. Anybody who's on his look, we say H Town because that's we based out of H Town, which is Houston, Texas. But for everyone in the world, what's going on? How y'all doing? I hope everything's all right with you. And look, man, we gonna do our mock draft today. Y'all let us know what y'all think about what's going on with the mock draft. If you agree, if you disagree, let us know. We gonna tell you what we feel like these teams need. We ain't no experts, but then again, we are. So listen close. Pop man, how you feeling over there? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm excited, Rich. I love this time of the year. Um, right to the Final Four, you got the Masters this weekend. 3 weeks, baby. NFL draft. So, great man. Last year we did it through Zoom and stuff, but and I thought the commissioner did a great job. But this year, man, it's gonna be live, man, and so I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah. Last year they did a really good job, man, and I know this year they'll step it up. Last year they had to try to figure things out, but this year we kind of got a better grasp on what's going on, especially with them, having a Super Bowl where everyone there had to be vaccinated, fully vaccinated, and so they're definitely gonna do it better this year. I think it's gonna be in person. I think that they'll probably have 50% capacity. I'm not sure. I know right now it's tentative at best, but I know more of those details will come out as the days go on. So, all right, Pop. Let's talk about it, man. Look, I wish I had some theme music, y'all. I'm still, working with like Restream and this other sites, so I can, play some music while we talking and try to get some of this lag out of here. But stick with us, man. We still doing our thing. But look, before we go any further, there's something I need y'all to do. You see what's scrolling at the bottom of the page. Like, subscribe, comment, and share this link with your people, with your partners, with your family. Okay. Understand this if you don't understand anything else about the Solid Grip, that this show is the flavor for your wings, the barbecue sauce for your ribs, and the sugar for your Kool-Aid, not your tank. Don't get it twisted or misconstrued. All right, Pop, let's get straight off into this. The 2020 NFL draft is upon us, is at hand, is nigh, is near. And I know it's something that you and I traditionally like to go to a certain place that we arbitrarily pick in the Houston metropolitan area to watch the NFL draft. Unfortunately, these are times where we're just not doing that right now because of the coronavirus. Nevertheless, virtually, we still will be checking out what's going on, looking at our TVs, and we'll be updating the Twitter and the Instagram as well for these Solid Grip, on what we think. And I'll be putting a mock draft out tomorrow, based on what my father and I had put on this show. So, Pop, we'll do the same thing again, man. Look, whoever gets the most this year, I know we haven't done it in 2 years, but whoever gets the most picks this year, I owe somebody a sandwich or something, a meal of some sort. So, um, all right, Pop, we gonna start with you, man. So in this year's 2020 mock draft, man, I had my little sign, doom, 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 but man, it's creating a huge lag. So, but yeah, Pop, in the NFL, in the 2021 NFL draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars will take who?
I think it's a foregone conclusion, Rich. Maybe for 2 years, maybe even 3 years. And whenever this gentleman came out, he'd be the number one pick in the draft. And so the way things fell, it was looking like the Jets were going to get that pick. And right at the end, Jets won a couple games. Jacksonville continued to tank. And so Mr. Urban Meyer, his first pick ever as a National Football League coach, will be taking Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence.
All right, man. Hey, now I'm gonna shake some things up with this one here, man. Look, we still have Justin Fields pro day coming. Most of the quarterbacks have had their pro day, but with the number one pick in the NFL 2021 draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars will pick Zach Wilson, quarterback out of Brigham Young University. Watch what I tell you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He look, this guy is dynamic. When everybody's seeing what Patrick Mahomes has done in the league over the last 3 or 4 years, and they want a guy that looks like that, they're starting to call this guy the Mormon Mahomes. Okay, and I got to jump on bandwagon. I agree. This guy is dynamic. He can throw from anywhere. He don't have to have his feet planted. Wherever he wants that ball to go, that's where it's going. He's extremely accurate with the football. Trevor Lawrence is just, this tall Californian looking cat with long, blonde locks coming down, flowing locks. And, he's the perennial winner is, slash prototypical quarterback, you know what I mean? 6'4", 6'5", 210, 220. But I'm picking Zach Wilson, Pop. All right, man. In the NFL 2021 draft, the New York Jets are taking who?
Well, Rich, you took Trevor Lawrence. I took Trevor Lawrence with the first pick. So I'll go with the real number 2 pick, Zach Wilson, Brigham Young University.
Okay, all right. Shoot, I need the hand claps right here. Yay. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You might be right about that. I just wanted to shake some things up. Okay, in the for the 2021 NFL draft, the Jets will draft Trevor Lawrence, quarterback out of Clemson University. I think he'll go number 2. I think that I don't think he wants to go to Jacksonville, man, and go play for another college coach. No, man, he's going to the New York Jets. He's gonna be the guy. Them long flowing locks gonna be all over billboards in Times Square. That's the guy for the Jets. All right, Pop. In the 2020 NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers are taking who?
I don't believe this man, and I'm not real high on this guy, but they are going to take the quarterback from Alabama, Mac Jones.
Absolutely. In the 2021 NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers, I also have them taking Mac Jones, quarterback out of Alabama. Let me just say this. He's the most accurate quarterback in this draft in particular. He is extremely accurate, but he is a statue. And I saw his pro day where he tried to make a few little running passes. Bro, everybody does that in the league. He's a statue, but he can throw that football. He can sling it. So, all right, Pop. In the 2021 NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons are taking who?
The Atlanta Falcons are taking the gentleman who, if Ben Roethlisberger would have retired, Pittsburgh was going to give up 3 number ones to move up and take this young man, but unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen. So the Atlanta Falcons will take the young man from, I think he's from Florida, by way of the University of Georgia and Ohio State, Justin Fields, quarterback.
Okay. Not bad. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that pick. But in the 2021 NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons take Kyle Pitts, tight end out of the University of Florida. And let me explain myself real quick. He lost his number one tight end. They're gonna keep Matty Ice for a couple more years, man. He's still really good. You're not gonna get no rookie that's gonna come in the league and be as good as Matty Ice. No, and he still got them two really good receivers. Nah, he ain't going nowhere. Tight end Kyle Pitts out of the University of Florida. All right, Pop. In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals are taking who?
A young man that helped LSU and Joe Burrows win a national championship. The best receiver in this year's draft, Jamar Chase, LSU.
All right, all right. I like that. I like that. I like that. Joe Burrows, he's going to need some receivers. I started to give them some receivers, but in the 2021 NFL draft, the Cincinnati Bengals take offensive tackle Penei Sewell out of Oregon. That dude is a mauler. You understand? A mauler. He just like old buddy that came out of Stanford that plays for the Colts now. I mean, a pile driver. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they need a tackle. They need a left tackle to help cover that blind side for Joe Burrows, man. That's the most important thing. You can get some good receivers in the second and third round, man. You know what I mean? And AJ, the receiver that they lost, he wasn't that good anymore. So all right, man. In the 2020 NFL draft, the Miami Dolphins take who, Pop?
Maybe the best player in the draft out of the University of Florida, tight end Kyle Pitts, giving my man another weapon to throw to when he rolling out the pocket and he looking downfield and ain't nothing. And here we got this guy 6'6", 240 run 4 in the 40. That's who Tua gonna be hitting. So I'm looking for him to be all pro by his second year.
Man, that dude there. Whew, that boy's smoking speed he got as a tight end. Whew. Yeah, yes, sir. That's why I think Matty Ice gonna have him, and he will be all pro by second year. All right, man. In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions take who?
The Detroit Lions lost their best receiver, and they're going to pick up the next best receiver on the board out of Houston Episcopal High School, Mr. Jaden Waddle out of
All right.
University of Alabama. Did I pronounce his name right?
Yeah, Jalen Waddle. Yeah. I'm in the NFL 2021 draft. I'm also taking Detroit with wide receiver Jalen Waddle. Jared Goff is gonna need some weapons out there. They did good, really bolstering up that defense. Now they got to get that offense together, but Detroit will still be Detroit. Even with Jared Goff there, didn't make no difference. That's why they made the trade. All right, Pop, in the 2021 NFL draft, the Carolina Panthers will take who?
Well, this pick should be going to the Houston Texans, but because of the unfortunate problems with quarterback Deshaun Watson, the Panthers moved on and they got Sam Donald. They got their running back. Now they got to get
Mm-hmm.
a somebody to protect that blind side. The tackle out of Oregon, Penei Sewell, will be the pick of the Carolina Panthers.
Okay. All right. All right. You might like this one. So, in the NFL 2021 draft pick, okay, the Carolina Panthers picked Justin Fields. Okay, he still is not on my board, but he's coming off with Carolina. I know they got Sam Darnold, okay, but Justin Fields is the guy they want. He'll still be on the board. If he's there, they're definitely taking him. They're not going to hesitate. That's who they're going to take, Justin Fields, and he'll be the new face of that franchise. All right, Pop. In the NFL 2021 draft, the Denver Broncos take who?
The Denver Broncos, boy, they got so many holes. But with this being a quarterback rich draft, they will take Trey Lance, quarterback out of South Dakota.
Oh, that's a good pick, Trey Lance. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Yeah, because I don't know the guy out of Missouri that they got. I don't know if they're completely sold on him. That's a really good pick, actually. What did Allendale said? Allendale said, I'm not there, so it's already wrong. Allendale, I don't know if you know this. I don't know. You're not gonna be in every episode. Hey, don't get canceled again. What you call it? Don't get put in timeout again, Allen. I'm messing with you, man. Um, in a 2021 NFL draft, the Denver Broncos pick cornerback Patrick Surtain out of Alabama. I definitely think they lost AJ Bouye. They lost AJ Bouye. They lost the other corner that we have, and they need a corner, man. They need a guy. You know what I'm saying? They're I can't think of anybody's name right now. Edge Rush out of Texas A&M. He'll be back. The other guy that had tears ACL,
Oh
Chubbs,
yeah, I
he'll
know
be
you're talking
back.
about.
Yeah. So yeah, man, they need a corner. They need corner help, man. I think they might roll with the running back. I mean the quarterback that they got right now. But man, they might also need a running back because they lost Philip Lindsay. So actually, we have Philip Lindsay now. Well, he ain't gonna do nothing though because we gonna be trash. But all right, man. In the 2021 NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys take who?
The boys are not back, but they do have Mr. Zach over on offense. He's getting paid, so they're gonna go defense. They're gonna go with the cornerback from the University of National Champ Alabama, Patrick Surtain III.
Okay, that's a good pick too. That's a good pick for Dallas because they lost their corner to Miami last season, and that defense is not what it was 2 years ago. But they still got them really good linebackers in Vander Esch and Jalen Smith. So, all right, Pop. I'm taking for in the NFL 2021 draft for the Dallas Cowboys to take cornerback J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. Now, I watched quite a bit of film on that dude. That dude is a hawk, man. He ain't gonna have a lot of interceptions, but he gonna have a whole lot of pass breakups, man. I mean, you try to throw that ball in there, man. He got long arms, good size. He's like 6'1", 205. He get them arms in there. He's knocking a whole lot of balls out, man. He gonna be a problem in the league. I can see it right now. Dallas is definitely taking this guy. All right, Pop. The number 11 pick in the NFL 2021 draft, the New York Giants select who?
Well, the Giants let their big first round tackle walk, and so
Mm-hmm.
they'll go at another tackle, but they'll get a good one this time from Northwest University, Rashawn Slater, offensive tackle.
I also took them taking Rashawn Slade out of Northwestern. It's gonna be funny. I don't know when the last player out of University of Northwestern in Chicago made it into the first round. I was sitting up there trying to think like who was the last guy that made it in the first round? I don't know. It's something I would have to look up. If y'all know, you put it down. Allendale, you watching, man. So put it down, man. Tell us who it is. All right. I, in the NFL 2021 draft, the number 12 pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select who?
Got to get Jalen Hurts some help, man. Got to get it some help. So they're going to go back to Alabama and get the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith, wide receiver.
Oh, I like that. I like that pick. Yes, sir. Man, that's a good one. They've been needing receiver help though, and then the only good receiver they had in Aguilar, I think he's with the Oakland Raiders now. So, yeah, man, that definitely. Yeah, in the 2021 NFL draft, I got Philly taking Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC, offensive tackle, because he does need some help, but on that offensive line for sure, because Carson Wentz and him were running for their life, and they need a guy, man, that can really plug that blind side, man. So I'm taking Elijah Vera Tucker out of USC. All right, Pop. In the 13th pick of the 2021 NFL draft, the Los Angeles, I want to say San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers select who?
Well, they're pretty good at running back. They're pretty good at wide receiver.
Yep.
Brilliant young quarterback. So they're gonna get some help. They go out of tackle Christian Darrisaw out of Virginia Tech.
Man, you look, great minds think alike, because that's exactly who I got them taking. I mean, right next to Penei Sewell, he might be, and I just looking at this guy, he might be the next best tackle in the draft, man. But I definitely think the Chargers will get Christian Darrisaw from Virginia Tech. So we the same on that. All right, Pop. With the number 14 pick in the 2021 NFL draft, the Minnesota Vikings select who?
Well, this guy just too good to go past 14. And I know they just got the man out of LSU and Arizona Cardinals, but they're going to also go another defensive back. His dad once scored a touchdown, went to the goal post, took out his cell phone, and gave nobody a call. They'll take Mr. J.C. Horn, cornerback out of South Carolina.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a good pick, man, actually, for the Vikings, because they lost God, what's his name? Number 29, man. He plays for the Colts now. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember nobody's name right now. I had a long day at work, y'all. It's gonna come to my head when I ain't even thinking about it. But yeah, they lost him, and they got the other boy on the other side, Alexander or whatever. So that'll help shore up their side. I like that pick, but I'm taking the Vikings to take a offensive tackle, Tevin Jenkins out of Oklahoma State. I still think that they need some work on that offensive line. They got the 14th pick. They need to get a guy there that's going to really help anchor that line. And so I'm picking Tevin Jenkins out of Oklahoma State. All right, Pop, for the number 15th pick. Okay. The New England Patriots. Way up at 15, right? This is new for them. They usually at 32, 31, 30, somewhere in there. But the New England Patriots select who with the 15th pick?
Now, ordinarily, I would have gone with a skill player.
Mm-hmm.
But Bill Belichick, being a defensive coach, he's going to surprise everybody at defense. Because defense was not one notch, not two notches, not three notches, about 10 notches down from the year before. Okay? So I got them take Xavier Collins, linebacker, Tulsa University.
Oh, okay. That's a good pick, man. That's a good pick. I like that. I like that a lot. I definitely agree with you on the sentiments that Bill Belichick definitely needs defenders. Remember though, how Dante Hightower, not Dante Hightower will be back. Few guys will be back, man, that opted out last season, and so that defense will be better. But I'm taking the Pats to take Quiddy Page out of Michigan, edge rusher. And I definitely think he'll be a guy that's gonna come off that edge, man, immediately for Bill Belichick. Because he ain't like Bill O'Brien, man. If a guy's good, he gonna put him in there, see what he got, gonna develop him. And he's gonna make him a good edge, a decent edge rusher, man. So yeah, Pop, that's who I got. That's who you got in our first mock draft. And next time, y'all, we'll have it a little more sizzled up. I just need to do a little bit more work with the OBS to be comfortable with it. Right now I'm still uncomfortable with it because it's just a whole lot of buttons, and this one here is real easy, it's simple to work, but it's got a lot of little glitches in it, and we want to get past it. So yeah, Pop, man, before we get up out of here, man, you got anything you want to close us with?
Well, I just, again, Rich, I want to harken back to something you talk about all the time, and this COVID 19. Uh, for some reason, man, this thing is spiking again, man. You know, our governor has made us maskless here and stuff. I just think we need to be a little more cautious. I mean, I know when you're outside and stuff, and your social distance outside, okay, I wear my mask everywhere. But, again, guys, for those of you who hadn't gotten the vaccine, and for those of you not going to get the vaccine, I respect that. But continue to follow CDC guidelines, wear your mask, social distance. I mean, I this wasn't me, but the Astros ball game last night. You had guys, I think they said BGO and Bagwell, and don't quote me on this, that they were next to each other, right next, seated side by side, no mask. And
Oh
so,
yeah.
hey, listen, to each his own, man. But, again, people, this thing, we're not out of this yet. And just be careful. That's it. Just be careful.
Yeah, man, I would agree with you, man. Even if you're fully vaccinated, my father's fully vaccinated. Many people are fully vaccinated. You still got to be careful, man, because they don't really know how this vaccination is working. They still working the kinks out, and it's still best to be safe. It's like getting car insurance, right? They require it now. They didn't used to require it, but they require it now. But it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And so you don't want to be somebody caught up. I got a guy that I grew up with
Correct.
about a month ago. He died from COVID-19. Him and his brother caught COVID at the same time. They had like a little barbecue shindig. Both of them had COVID. Both of them went into the emergency room. Both of them was on ventilators. Only one of them came out. And they was both my boys, man. And one of them died, man. He gone. You know what I mean? And it was COVID-19. That was it. It wasn't anything other than that. So this thing is real. I am one of the people that understand that the media has augmented and blown COVID-19 way out of proportion, right? I also understand that the flu does kill more people every year, but at the same time, we don't have we don't have the same kind of control over COVID-19 that we do have the flu. At least we understand the flu a little better. We've been dealing with it over 100 years. But this thing is new and it's creating new strands, and that's what's going out there. So, Pop, I'm going to concur with you. We definitely need to be careful out here and mask up, man. So, all right, man. So, for me, J.R. Wilson, for my father, Ping Wilson, this is The Solid Grip. We might put something together for y'all tomorrow. Stay tuned. We appreciate all those that watched, all those who will watch. Thank you so much. Y'all stick with us every Friday in between 8 and 9. We're going to do our thing, man. So, grace and peace to all y'all, man. We'll see you next time. All right, now, if I can hit this button right now.